Alright guys, what is up? PoePro is broadcasting live and direct from the PoePro Studios, the PoeProductions Studios. You can become a PoeProni today, join the PoePro constituency. Guys, make sure you follow me on Twitch. If I'm on YouTube, follow me on YouTube. It would be great, tell your friends about me. I'll be more than happy to entertain people while I play good games, while I play bad games, anything I can do to entertain you guys. Today we're going to be playing a game that I actually do like. And I know this game has such a horrible reputation. We are going to play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And for as stupid as this game might be, and I'm doing something weird here, for as dumb as this game might be, I love this game. I absolutely love it. So anyway, without further ado, let's start this bad boy up. So Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is a game that is reviled and hated by almost all Final Fantasy fans. I like the game because you know what? This game was actually supposed to be like an entry-level RPG for like stupid American gamers. And you know what? I wasn't really into RPGs. The only RPGs I had any exposure to, like in the 90s, was this, Secret of Mana, and I'm not going to say Zelda. I know Zelda's not an RPG, but to be honest, this kind of felt like... Actually, Secret of Mana felt like a Zelda type of game, because you're going up and slashing, hitting enemies. This is like as bare bones and stupid as you could possibly get for an RPG, but I like it. So anyway, our name, we are going to be PoePro. We are going to save the world as PoePro. Alright, we immediately start with some action. We are on the Hill of Destiny. My village is gone! What on earth is going on? This place is going to sink any second. Let's climb up quick. Actually, he's an old man. I should give him more of an old man voice. Oh, this place is gonna sink at any second. Let's climb up quick. Great storytelling right here, guys. Oh, press the B button and jump across. Wow, the game's already breaking the fourth wall, guys. Here we go. We jumped across and that entire platform's crumbling to the ground. Good thing we didn't wait any longer to press the B button. I'm sure we probably would have died. Or the game would have just waited for us to push the B button. It's not that clever, the game. Look over there! That's the focus tower! What's the heart of the world? An old prophecy says, the Vile Four will steal the power and divide the world behind four doors. At that time, the night will appear. The prophecy has now come true. Okay. What kind of signifies that, but we'll see. Four monsters have unlocked the doors of the focus tower and escaped with the keys. Okay, so they left their keys out and somebody stole them. They're draining the light from the four crystals of the earth, and the world is in chaos. The people are in desperate need of help. PoePro, only you can save the crystals and the world. Me? Yes, you, PoePro. Only you could be the knight spoken of in the prophecy. Fun story. I don't want to use the language that was used in it, but pretty much we noticed a really bad English grammar error here. I played this game with one of my friends to show him how awesome this game was. And we called our character a slur, like a stupid slur, making fun of people, and I don't want to say what it is. But I'm just gonna say we named ourselves Poophead or something stupid. The way that this is written is, yes, you Poophead. See, it should be yes, you, comma, PoePro. That would be proper grammar. So it's just sort of funny that we happen to name ourselves something really stupid. And this one screen, it made it funny. Like, it sounded like the guy was calling us that because we're stupid. Anyway, let me just continue on with this. Look out! A monster! Alright, and we're going into our combat mode. So guys, this is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and this is why this game was made for stupid Americans. If you look at my stat screen on the bottom, we have a couple options here. It's kind of user-friendly, which is good for an RPG game, because, again, for people that aren't into RPGs, you know, a game that's very user-friendly is fine. I would never suggest playing like Final Fantasy VIII. That game, first off, is a piece of garbage. I did not like that game at all. But it's very, you know, a lot of RPGs get very convoluted. This game is as bare bones and minimalistic as you can get for an RPG. So it's very simple to figure this out. You have battle, run, and control. Control, I forget what that even does. But anyway, all you ever need to do is hit battle and just hit the A button. When you open that up, you have a few things you can do. You can attack the enemy with whatever weapon you have selected. You can use an item, you can cast a spell, or you can just go on defense. All you ever need to do in this game is attack and spell. You rarely, if ever, need to use an item while you're in combat, and you almost never need to defend. So we're just going to attack this guy and hope we kill him. Behemoth attacks with horn. Uh-oh, a giant 6 came up. What was that giant 6? PoePro attacks with steel sword. Yes, if you notice on my name at the bottom where it says PoePro, the little sword logo in level 1, we have an energy meter, like an energy bar, like it's Mega Man. Apparently Japan thought Americans were so stupid we wouldn't understand what hit points were. So yes, the default mode in this game has a health meter, not hit points. Wow. Anyway, let's continue on. So let's finish killing off this behemoth. Behemoth attacks with horn. 6 hit points lost. PoePro attacks with steel sword. I missed. Great. I actually might die in this battle. It's actually possible to die in this. Behemoth attacks with horn. PoePro attacks with steel sword. 25. Good shot. Now what I do like with this game is if you look at the sprites for the enemies, they get weaker looking. It's actually pretty funny. Like Behemoth lost his horns, so he looks all stupid now. Oh my! I'm gonna lose this battle. I'm actually gonna lose this battle because I keep missing. Behemoth's getting angry now. Do I actually have items to heal with? No, I don't. I'm actually gonna lose this battle. If I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Alright. Wow. I nearly died on the first battle. So we defeated the Behemoth, we got some experience points, and we got some GP. Honestly, it almost doesn't matter. Seems I was right. At last I found a true knight. But you said you were sure I was the one. Well, actually, it was more of a guess. That's kind of funny. Oh, forget it. Just tell me where I can find the crystals. It's up to you to find them. This place is becoming dangerous. Follow me to the level forest. Very generic name. It's like saying the dungeon cave. And my guy just looks all confused. Well, I gotta get out of here. Who is that guy anyway? It's casually walking away. You know, I do this every time after I fight a behemoth. I just casually walk away to the next town. And we can never go back to that area again. So we are now in the level forest. Let's check out what's going on in here. There you are. What do you think I should do first? Save the crystal of the earth. See you. Zoom. Yeah, this game has a lot of like silly moments and like bad humor like that. So, on the screen there are the enemies you fight in this game. This game does not have random encounters. I actually like that because that was one of the things I kind of hated with Final Fantasy. You could be walking around 2 steps later, you have a fight happen. But we do have to fight this guy. Oh, that's not even a guy, that's a NPC. Never mind, I thought I had to fight this dude. That boulder's blocking my way back to town. Would you shove it aside? Yeah, so you can actually jump over things in this game, which is actually kind of fun. Actually, can I jump over that tree? No, I can't. Okay. Can't jump over everything. Thank you. If you want to go through this forest, find Kaylee in Foresta and show her this. Received tree wither. Thank you. Have you seen Kaylee yet? No, dude. I'm right in front of you, man. Come on. Did I open this? Alright, we found some cure potions. Alright. So we're gonna kind of get through this game a little bit. We're gonna have some fun, guys. This game is like for really stupid people. Alright, so guys, welcome to Foresta. Apparently a town full of geriatrics because everybody is old here. People haven't been watering their grass. Everything's very brown and pale looking. Pretty funny. Let me talk to the people here. Actually, nah. I'm gonna talk to Kaylee first. Nah, I'll talk to the people. Oh. The monster can drain energy from a person. I'm really just a child. Oh, that kind of sucks to go from a child to a geriatric. That's pretty horrible, actually. You like lose your whole life right there. The crystal of Earth is to the north in the Bone Dungeon. Oh, strange trees are growing in the level forest. Talk to this dude. Could I? Oh, I gotta jump over to him. Yeah, so there's a little bit of minor, like, environmental things you gotta do in this game where you have to interact with the environment. You know, you can jump around on things. It's very minor puzzle solving. I don't mind it too much in this game. I've turned into an old man! Well, we're all gonna turn old one day, old timer. All I'm thinking about is Back to the Future 2. Get the hell out of my car, old man! It's great stuff. Alright, we found the cure spell. Yes, in this game you don't even learn spells, you find them. Yeah. I don't know how that works. Alright, so let's make our way to Kaylee. We'll find her real quick. And we'll get on with this game a little bit. So there's Kaylee right there. And there's Kaylee's mom. I'm gonna steal their stuff before I even talk to them. Yes, I always love that in RPGs. You can walk in someone's house and just take their belongings and they're all like okay with that. I could actually poke my sword out, which is pretty funny. Can I stab Kaylee? No, I can't. I'm Kaylee. There's a tree blocking the north exit of the level forest. I can chop down the tree, but the monsters have taken over the forest and I can't get to it. I can help you with that. Come on, let's go. Don't you dare take Kaylee anywhere dangerous. Listen, Mom. Hey, that tree wither looks awful. How much the trees must be suffering. Okay, you win. God, I love the dialogue in this game. Don't worry, Mom. And Kaylee joins the party. God, this is just Shakespearean writing here. My husband Mac forgot his captain cap. I hope nothing happens. I certainly do too, miss. Oh my god, I kind of forgot how like bad the dialogue is in this game. It's actually quite endearing. Let's steal your stuff real quick. Found some cure potions. If you're tired, have a rest in that bed. Yeah, so you can actually instantly sleep, which is kind of useful. So now my health meter's fully healed, and I'm actually going to change that to hit points in just a second. Can you save all 4 crystals? I guess I'm going to have to. That's sort of the object of the game. So I'm going to say, yes, I'm fully capable of saving 4 crystals. Do I really want to, or should I be the one to do it? I don't know. That's yet to be determined in this game. But we're all capable of saving all 4 crystals. Kaylee can talk to the tree spirits. Okay. That's sort of a random thing to say to somebody when they just walk in your house. That's like me saying, my dog can fart fire. Okay, it's nice to know. Alright guys, so real quick, I'm going to access the start menu real quick and just show you some of the things in this game. On the left side there, we have our items. There's some of them are plot items we're going to pick up that we're just going to have listed there that you never really interact with any of them. You might find like a gas mask at one point because there's like fog in one area. You find like Captain Mac's cap at one point. You're gonna have some items you could use. You have potions, you have like healing items, you have magic seeds which replenish your magic spells, and I think like exit spell things. I forget. We'll kind of come back to this menu more. I hit the wrong button, sorry. For spells, we only found Cure so far for my character. And there's three categories. You have white magic spells, which are usually like your healing and, you know, stat up spells. You have black magic spells, which are like your, you know, your general like fire, wind magic, earth magic, and water magic kind of spells. And then wizard spells, which are sort of like your high-powered magic spells. So kind of think of in Final Fantasy like how you have your summon spells and things like that. These are just like magic spells on steroids. You have like white magic, flare, like crazy lightning spell attack like that. Nothing super fancy. This will get more filled up as we go along in the game. Armor. You find armor in this game, and once you find an armor, it just gets equipped. You can't change your armor in this game. Once you find the status level, that's the next one, it just automatically stays at that. You can't customize your characters in this game. Again, like I said, it's the most bare bones minimalist RPG there is. Weapons, there are 4 types of weapons in this game. You have swords, we're gonna have axes in a little bit. Kaylee has an axe right now. We have claws, and we have bombs. They each do have different purposes, and you can actually switch your weapons during fighting. So there's some semblance of strategy in the game, but again, it's very like paper thin. Status, this is almost pointless. I mean, every RPG has characters that have status things to it, like what their attack levels are, their defense levels, etc. Their hit points, evade rate. I mean, this game, it doesn't matter, to be honest. It's really like negligible. And you have your GP, the money you make in the game, and your experience, and how many points you need towards your next experience sits up there. And customize just lets you change the windows here. On the bottom here, scale is your health meter, and figure is your hit points. I'm going to do figure because I'm not an idiot. Control, you can either have your party members that you don't control, so Kaylee can either be on automatic control or manual. Again, I'm not an idiot, I'm going to pick manual. Message speed, you can control how fast messages come by during battle. I'm going to keep it pretty fast. I want to get through this game quickly. Probably maybe be about like 5 or 6 playthroughs, whatever, videos to get through. Window color, this is actually pretty cool. You can totally customize your color. I can make it pretty pink. I can make it like super blue. I can make it bluish green. Or I can make it like really blue looking. I can make it black if I want. Totally green, black. I can make it totally red. Make it totally blue. Or you can be a total idiot and do this. My favorite. Make it white. You can't read anything. It's like Final Fantasy stupid mode. What's like the middle color? I've actually never seen. Gray. Wow, this is just drab. I'm gonna make it blue. Most Final Fantasies are blue. So I can make it pink. Pink purple. Nah, we'll keep it at like the default mode. But it's something fun. If you want to experiment a bit in this game, by all means, knock yourselves out. And you can save anywhere. That actually is kind of useful. I'm going to save right here. So we are in Forrester right now. Let's go back. And was there anything else I wanted to do real quick? Oh yeah, I can randomly switch Kaylee to auto or manual on the fly. So yeah, again, this game's really not that complicated to play. Alright, bye Kaylee. Let me cut this with my axe! We've gotta reach the north exit! Alright, let's start fighting people. Alright, we got some brownies here. We're gonna battle, and all we're pretty much ever gonna do in this game is just attack things. Kaylee's gonna be automatically stronger, so I'm always gonna have her attack someone different. Okay, the message speed's going by way too quick. Alright, I'm gonna slow that back down again. I can't even read it, it's so fast. Alright, let me change that. Not status, customize. Okay, message speed. We're gonna put it back at 3. It's a little too quick. I actually do want to read some of the stuff. So let's go and attack this slime right here. So Kaylee almost always can kill things in one shot right now. PoePro needs 2. Brr. Now the only thing in this game that is a little bit evil, stat spells are bad. So if like Kaylee's on Confuse or something like that, it's kind of hard to heal her. Because you only have 2 party members, so the game actually could be a little tricky if you get hit with stat spells. But there's one beautiful thing, if you die in battle, you can just instantly start right there. That's what's nice with this game. It's not punishing at all, this game. I mean, it's punishing just by playing it, but it's not made in any cheap way. It's actually pretty user-friendly, this game. That might be a reason why I like it. So let's beat up on some more brownies and some more green slimes, because why not? I kind of do apologize, guys, for the lack of exciting commentary. There's just not too much to talk about in this game. I just leveled up right now with my character, and I don't really care. You kind of level up naturally in this game if you just kind of attack necessary enemies. There are some optional battleground areas to level up where if you want to grind a bit, you could. Sometimes it is worth doing it because some of those battleground areas have like a prize at the end. Other times it's just experience points. I mean, it's worth doing if you want to have an easier time in the game and not get, you know, beaten up too badly by the bosses. Alright, I actually do want to heal Kaylee real quick. Oops, not saying I'm hitting the wrong button. Whatever. Oops, crap, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Come on. That's what I want. Alright, items. Alright, so let's heal my characters up a little bit here. So right now, PoePro is powerful enough to kill stuff in one hit. This game gets boring to a point where all you gotta do is just this. Just keep hitting the button. And this is what Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is at times. We sometimes call this game Final Fantasy Purgatory, Final Fantasy Adequate, Final Fantasy Push A. Because all you're doing the whole time is pushing A. Now, one thing that's hilarious in this game, if you want to revisit dungeons, all the chests come back again, and all the items are there too. So if I want to keep getting cures out of that same chest all the time, I could just keep exiting, re-entering, and I keep getting cures. Like, stores in this game are pointless. You never need to buy anything. This is the evil tree I was talking about! Wah-ha-ha-ha! Surprise! He poisoned me, just as he did the trees. Yeah. Alright, despite being poisoned, she's gonna fight. I give you some credit, Kaylee. Alright guys, so this is the Minotaur. We're gonna attack him. I actually didn't see what spells Kaylee has. She has life and just life. Okay, so if I die, I can cast life. Good thing about life, though, is if you want to cast it while you are alive, it actually fully heals you. Minotaur attacks with Roundhouse. Actually, that hurt me. Pretty bad, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna have her heal real quick. I don't want her to die. Alright, we should be okay now. Minotaur attacks with Scream. Kaylee's defense is down. One thing this game does have going, though, it has a good soundtrack. I actually do like the music a lot in this game. It's simple at times, but it's actually pretty effective. Come on, Kaylee, you can't be missing with your axe. Kaylee, you're doing terrible here. I gotta keep healing you. Now, you don't actually have MP in this game. You actually just have a number of times you can cast certain spells in this game. Oh my god, my guys suck right now. They're just missing everything. Come on, guys. Gotta practice. Jesus, come on. I can do a better job fighting a Minotaur. I always found it endearing that when the characters start getting hurt, the enemies start looking weaker and weaker and more pathetic. Like right now, he ripped off his horns, he has his... Okay, PoePro's dead. But luckily, I cast the life spell at the right time. It's actually just fun. I don't know, like I said, this game is just stupid, but I do enjoy it. And the Minotaur is dead. How did her mother get here?
Kaylee, what happened? I'll be okay as long as as soon as I take the elixir.
Okay.
That's in the Sand Temple.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
And take this axe with you.
Receive the axe. Yeah, so now we have a new weapon, the axe. I'll be back. Alright, I gotta do one. I'll be back. Alright, so now we have an axe. I could actually alternate my weapons here by hitting the L and R buttons. So if I want to use a sword, or I can use the axe. What's fun with the axe is I can just start murdering nature. Destroy all the trees. Every tree must die. Rotten trees taking over the world. This is the future we're heading for, everybody. No environmentalism, just destroy all the trees in the entire ecosystem. Actually, that's the sad reality. I think that's really gonna happen. Alright, so here's one of those battlefields I was talking about. See how it says battlefield round 10 of 10? This area, if I feel like fighting all the monsters, I could fight them all 10 times in a row, and I get some kind of prize at the end. Sometimes it's experience points, sometimes it's like a magic spell. There are a few spots where it is worth going on. I'm not gonna look right now. I might have to go on my phone to see like which spots are the ones worth going to, because some have items that I actually should get. Anyway, here's the Sand Temple. We have to go here for plot reasons. Alright, this must be the elixir. Empty. What's going on? Who the hell is this? Hey, looking for some cure, kid? First of all, my name is PoePro, and I'm looking for elixir. I'll sell you some for, say, 9,000 GP. Well... Whoa, that's way too much. Listen, kid, this stuff is precious, right? My allowance is only 2 GP a month. Then let's do it this way. I'm going to the Bone Dungeon to find treasure. You can come with me and help. If I get the treasure, you get the elixir. Do I have any choice? When do we go? There's a battlefield nearby. Why don't you whack a few monsters there and maybe win something, kid? The name's PoePro. You know what this reminds me of? It's like Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's fighting Francis, like Francis. It's just stupid. And Tristram joined our party. Tristram, there's not much character building here. Tristram's like a treasure hunter, that's all you need to know. And in Final Fantasy language, a treasure hunter is borderline a thief. Real quick, I just want to open up something on my phone. I want to know which spots are the ones worth going to on this world, because I really do not want to play every single battlefield in this game. I'll go insane if I have to do that. So give me like 1 or 2 seconds, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go to the left. I'm pretty sure the one on the left that's the one I want. Or I could just show you real quick what this is all about. So real quick, we're going to save the game. And I hit the wrong button again. I keep doing that. Alright, so let's go in the battlefield. Alright, we got some new enemies here. We got poison toads. I'm going to attack him with my axe. Tristan's going to attack with his magic star, his ninja stars. Poison toad is strong against the poison attack, but it dies anyway. PoePro attacks with his axe. And now PoePro is poisoned. And these guys are dead in 1 hit. This is why this game gets boring. I'm going to show you why right now. Check my phone while I'm at it. Every now and then I do it to look up just to make sure my hit points aren't too low or I'm dying. Send some messages out to people. No, I'm fine right now. I'm not in any danger of dying. Oh, actually I probably should have looked up. In this game, some of the enemies you encounter are weak or strong against certain weapons. So your 4 weapon types that PoePro is going to be able to use are axes, swords, bombs, and claws. So the tree monster thing that we saw before, that's actually going to be weak to the axe. Some enemies are weak to bombs, flying enemies are weak to like bows and arrows and stuff like that. Actually, before I go into this fight, I do want to heal up real quick. Alright, so let's continue battling here. Actually, hold on, let me show you real quick. I'm going to have PoePro attack the tree. Alright, so watch this. So PoePro is going to attack with the axe. Mad Plane is weak against axe attack. Yeah, so if you get an enemy that's weak to a certain type of attack, they usually will die in 1 shot from that. This is why this game isn't the most exciting game in the world. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single battleground, guys. But certain ones are worth going through because you do get some good rewards for some. You get some of them have magic spells, some of them have armors and stuff like that. Some are just worth like experience points. I'm looking at my messages right now. I leveled up. I'm okay with my out of curiosity, the things flashing by in the bottom left on my screen, those are like albums that I've released, so if you're ever curious and want to check them out, I have music on Spotify, I have music on Amazon, on iTunes, CD Babies where I originally loaded it. You can look under PoePro, or you can also look under PoePro and Leota Our Duality. That's one of the albums that'll pop up on the bottom. It's that black and white one that has like all the like little video game graphics on the bottom. That's my favorite one out of the ones we've made. Alright, so we cleaned out this area. That's the Duality album. And we won a charm. I think that's a type of defensive item. Let's just see what it does real quick. Alright, armor. Okay, it just raises my defense a little bit. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go through this area real quick. But before I go there, I'm gonna go and heal up real quick. Remember how there was a bed in here I could just sleep in and instantly heal? We're gonna go there real quick. Hey buddy, I'm just gonna sleep in your bed. And there we go, we slept. Actually, down here, we have an item. We have some cure potions. And if I want to get more cure potions for absolutely free, I can just come right back into this town, make my way over here again, chop down these trees, and reopen this, and get more cure potions. So again, you should never ever ever be in item trouble in this game. This game is made for idiots. Now a little fun fact, I cleared out this area. We cannot battle anyone here again. See, on the bottom it says already cleaned out. So I'm going to battle this area. Now this one I'm pretty sure is just for experience points. But we'll go through one of them just so you guys kind of get the idea of it. It's a little tedious, but you know, like I said, I'm not going to do this for every single area we go through. I'm only going to do the ones that are, well, not mandatory, but you can actually skip every one of the battlefields if you want. But we're going to do the ones that are more prevalent to do. Final Fantasy Push A, guys. Now, there's a lot of backstory to this game. Apparently, this game is one of the reasons why we never got Final Fantasy V ever released in North America. You know, Japan noticed that sales weren't as impressive for Final Fantasy games here. And they were trying to think, oh, what can we do to get American audiences into it? Let's make the game so easy and, you know, accessible to play that Americans will definitely like the game. Maybe the games are too difficult for them to understand. No, it's more of a niche audience. And it wasn't like in the mainstream just yet. It wasn't, you know, when Final Fantasy VII came out, everybody got into Final Fantasy games. Even I got into them a little bit. I remember playing this game when I was like 8 years old. My neighbor down the street had this game. And I always kind of find it kind of endearing. I always like how the enemies kind of look really weak and stupid after you're beating them up. It's a guilty pleasure, this game. I do like it, but I know it's seriously flawed as a game. But at the same time, it's designed for what it is and what it's trying to be. It's designed fine. There's nothing really inherently wrong with the game. It's a really bare bones minimalistic RPG. It's very accessible, it's very user friendly, and it's not convoluted. Alright, so we cleaned out this area. All we got in this area was just experience points. So again, like I said, I will always be looking at my phone to check and see what areas are mandatory. So here's our first major dungeon. It's called the Bone Dungeon. We got enemies all over the place here. I don't want to fight them. I'm going to skip them. And there we go. We skipped everybody in this room. You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter in this game. Here's a little bit of that puzzle aspect I was talking about. So sometimes you gotta do a little exploration, figure out your way through the spot. This game's not too difficult to figure out. Anything up here? Nah, so I gotta go this way. The door's sealed shut. Well, here it goes. Watch this. Aren't these something? I'll sell you some cheap. How about 50 explosives for 30 GP? Okay. And now I know how to use bombs. So now we have access to bombs. Bombs are different than the other weapons. They actually will multi-target every enemy you're fighting. So if you have 3 enemies on the screen, it'll target all 3 of them. If you have 2 enemies on the screen, it'll target both of them. Now, the damage output, say your bomb damage altogether is 300 hit points of damage. If you have 3 enemies, it's going to divide that by 3. So you'll get, 100 hit points damage on each person. If there's 2 enemies and 300s are damage output, it'll be 150 points. So use bombs only when you absolutely need to. It's one of the more weird weapons to kind of figure out mathematically when is a good chance to use it. Alright, where do I have to advance here? I kind of forget. I think I might have to go left. So I'm going to kill this thing here. This looks like some kind of griffin. We have rock. Not the rock, just rock. So I'm going to use the bombs right now. Now Tristan might be able to kill this in one shot. Oh, he's definitely going to die. So now my bomb should do a lot of damage because there's only 1 enemy. And he is totally dead. So now I got 3 of these guys, so let me do this real quick. PoePro's going to attack all 3 of them. Tristan's going to attack 1. Now Tristan attacks first, should be able to wipe out 1 of them. Now I did about 200 damage last time, 240, this should be half of that. 120. Oh, it actually was enough to kill them both. Alright, so sometimes you do it to remember roughly what your damage output is. So in there we found some ninja stars because it's actually a finite amount of ammunition we have for some of these weapons. Right here we have a sandworm. I do remember these things are weak to the axe, so I'm going to have Tristan do his star and PoePro's going to do the axe attack. And yes, I was right, it was weak to the axe. Yeah, I have played this game multiple times, so I'm not ashamed to admit that. I like this game. Alright guys, we got skeletons. I'm going to use my axe, Tristan's going to use his star. Now I might not be able to kill this in one shot. Bear. I broke his neck. I actually do like some of the death animations of these guys. They're funny. Some of them are really cute. Alright, so we're in like the basement level. The maps aren't too tricky in this game. There shouldn't be too many areas that give you trouble. I'm gonna kill this thing. I just want to see what's back there. I don't remember. It might not even be anything useful. So we got a sandworm and a gorgon. I'm gonna attack the sandworm with my axe, and Tristan's gonna attack the gorgon. Gorgon dies. Sand axe dies. Now, if you guys are smart and you're paying attention to hit point damage with each of these enemies, you shouldn't have too much trouble figuring out like what the right sequence is to do attacks. Sometimes you can kill everything in one shot with each character. This guy's dead no matter what I do. Oh, okay, he's not dead. Alright, I take that back. I missed. If I miss, he's gonna survive. Alright, now here I need to use a bomb. A little bit of puzzle solving, but nothing hard. Wow. That was epic. I didn't even know there was anything over here. Could I get there? Or is it... oh, okay, this is just a secret area. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. There we go. We found a little bit of a secret area here. I don't even know if it's a secret area or if it's just like a bonus spot. Yeah, it's a secret area. So, just like some other Final Fantasy games, there's a couple little secrets here and there. Nothing crazy complicated. Wait. Oh, it was up here. Okay. I thought I got stuck for a second. I forgot where I was supposed to exit. That would have been horrible. Another item down there. I'm going to skip it for now. I don't really want it. Now, there are some areas here that if I go on, I'm not pushing any buttons, I will get pushed around. So I am forced to fight some enemies here. Alright, we're going to use bombs and ninja stars. So everything should die in one shot here. Got Skeletor here. Extremely minor puzzle solving. Alright, we have a basilisk and a minotaur zombie. So the minotaur's already been reduced to a, you know, a sub-boss. There's some semblance of strategy in this game. It's not totally a cakewalk, this game. You do have to pay some attention to it. But compared to some Final Fantasies, this is pretty mundane and sad. Oh, oops. Okay, I do have to bomb his mouth open. So right now I'm actually going to take off my bombs. I'm going to go to an axe right now. I don't know if he'll die in one shot. We'll see. So a little bit of strategy here. Maybe I'll get lucky and kill it in one shot. Good, I did. Alright, so right now Tristan's confused. That's kind of bad. So I want to use my bombs right now and attack this Minotaur and hope Tristan doesn't hurt me. Thank you for missing. That would have been bad. Getting confused in this game is pretty bad because your allies could accidentally wreck you and you can die pretty quickly. You almost get punished when that happens. Little secret area, you can actually come out of this spot here. Actually, you might have to. Yeah, you do, as a matter of fact. Here we go, we got seeds there. Now, remember how I said about re-entering areas? Oh, actually, I take that back. I gotta leave this entire dungeon to get those. Seeds are good. What seeds do is if you look at my magic numbers there, I can cast 7 white spells with PoePro, 3 black spells, and 1 wizard spell. Later on, when I get more magic spells, and say I get like, 19 or something like that, and say I'm down to like 1, 0, you take a seed, it instantly raises all those numbers back up to their max. So a seed is like your MP restoration item in this game. Alright, so PoePro's confused right now. Let's see what happens here. Oh, PoePro still attacked him. Okay. Good job, PoePro. Oh, see? I'm hitting A and thinking I'm not done with the battle. I'm trying to text somebody. PoePro's confused again. Let's see what happens this time around. I just wrecked Tristan with an attack. Yeah, getting confused is like the only thing in this game that you gotta worry about. Oops, I accidentally landed on that spot. Oh, sorry guys, I'm getting distracted very easily while playing this game. Not sure how that can happen. I'm just healing up real quick. There's some times when you gotta use your items in this game, but you know, so long as you pay some attention to what you're doing, you're fine. I have to use my bombs here. Yeah, some environmental things here do interact with whatever weapon you're using. So usually when you come across a chest rather than like one of those baskets, there's something more important here. And here we found the Quake spell. We now have a magic spell, Quake, which we'll probably be using on the boss in a few minutes. Once we get there. Alright, up there, that big giant red dude, that is actually the boss of this dungeon. I am going to save real quick, even though I don't really need to, but you can save anywhere in this game. You might as well while you could. Grr, you'll never beat me. I had the power of the crystal of earth. Okay. So this right here, guys, is our first boss fight. We're fighting against Flamorous Rex, or Flamorous Rex, whatever you want to say. For bosses, you should always go all out. Whatever powerful attacks you have, do. Use your magic spells. Go all out on these guys. So the only spell I have with PoePro right now is Quake. That is pretty much all I'll be casting with him, unless if I get on the verge of dying, then you start using your heal spells. Does Tristram have magic? He has life, and that is it. Tristram is just going to attack with Ninja Stars. So here's the red bone missile attack. Alright, does a little bit of damage. So there's our Quake spell, does 286 damage to this dude. That's all we're doing right now. Chew off. This guy's actually a little strong. So right now, all I'm doing is I'm going to use PoePro to attack with Quake, and I'm going to use Tristan to heal with. Now as Flamorous Rex gets weaker, he starts looking weaker, so he just lost some of his bones right now. I guess he has a bone to pick with us. Alright, so right now I'm gonna use Quake. Oh, I can't use Quake anymore. Am I out of spells? Yeah, I can't use Quake, so I might have to use the Seed. So I'm gonna use the Seed for PoePro, and right now for Tristan, we're gonna use the Life spell and restore PoePro's health. That's okay, PoePro died, but I just cast Life at the right time, so not a big deal. Even if I die, guys, I can just restart the fight. Alright, so we were going back to using Quake. We were just going to start wrecking this dude. There are a few bosses that are tricky in this game, but for the most part, all you're doing is you're just kind of wrecking them as much as you can. So Flamorous Rex is on the verge of dying. He's collapsing. He's a pile of bones right now, but he's still alive. He still is a threat. Okay, I take that back. He's not a threat. So we beat Flamerous Rex. We got some experience points, and let's see what else we get. Ooh. We got a crystal. This must be the crystal of the earth. Just like a lot of other Final Fantasies, it's an epic tale of 4 crystals of the elements. Hey, look, the crystal! Never mind that, get a load of this stuff! That's actually pretty cool, I want that. I'll keep this! Okay, fine, keep it. I don't want it. Oh, here's what you wanted. Alright, so we got the elixir, we can now heal Kaylee. So let's get some other goodies here, got some explosives. Ooh, we got the sand coin. That will come in effect later. Some of the temples you visit have little icons you can go on, and they actually act as little teleporting areas to go around from each part of the world to another. Not super useful, but if you need to get somewhere from like the later points of the game and get somewhere earlier, it's like a little way to teleport around. Look, I've gotta go. See you around, kid. Yeah. Alright, so we're actually alone right now, so getting out of this area sucks. You actually need to fight your way out of the dungeon. So remember some of those monsters I skipped before? Well, guess what? I'm gonna have to fight some by myself. I don't have to fight every monster, but there are some that are directly blocking my path. What's over here? Oh, I got that already. Now I can skip the monsters here. You know what? I want to go down there. Whatever that is, I want it. So we got a couple skeletons here. You know what? I'm going to use some spells. I have them. Why not? Oh wow, they're weak to that. Normally I almost never use my spells on enemies, but why not? Have a little fun today. It's for you guys. I'll give you guys some extra fun while I'm playing this game. Why not? So guys, don't forget, we broadcast on Twitch. I will be playing games like every single week. Mondays will be like the special days when I have my friends over. We're going to play certain games that we're all going to do voice acting, not just me. And we're going to have fun doing that. You can follow me on Twitch. The name is PoeProductions in case if you're watching me on YouTube or something. PoeProductions is just like it's spelled up on top. All is one giant word. PoeProductions. Did I say PoeProductions.com? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But whatever, just go on Twitch and you can follow me, guys. I'm playing all kinds of games I like. Sometimes I give my friends a little bit of fun. They can make me play something I'm gonna hate. So here's an area where we are forced to fight enemies. I can't get around this, so I am gonna have to fight some guys. These guys are weak to the axe, so why not go all out and murder them? No, I'm gonna do a quake spell. Maybe I'll kill them in one shot if I'm lucky. Ooh, good, I got lucky there, alright. You know what? I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna kill everything I see. Alright, we're gonna do a bomb attack on these guys. Hope we kill them. And we did, alright. You have to pay some attention to like the damage output you put on enemies. You might be able to kill them in one shot. I'm gonna try my luck here, see if I kill these guys in one shot. Oh, almost. Alright. Luckily, bombs never miss if I'm correct with that. I don't think they ever miss with a bomb attack. I only gotta kill one more enemy and I'm good here. We're gonna do another Quake spell because why not? I just want to get out of this area as fast as possible. Hopefully we'll kill them in one shot. And we got him. Alright, so we are done with the Bone Dungeon, guys. Now, say for any reason you're feeling like a masochist, say you clear out all the monsters in a dungeon and you're thinking, man, I wish I can grind some more, get my guy up to level 99 in the very beginning part of the game, and you're feeling like a masochist, you're feeling crazy, let's go back in the Bone Dungeon. All the monsters are back. So, you have that if you ever feel like killing everything in the game. Now, one thing I didn't point out in this game is unlike other Final Fantasies where you have a little bit of a chance to sort of explore the overworld, this game is sort of set up in a very linear way. Like, for instance, I can only go right on this spot. Everything's set up in a point. Now, I can't go right because I actually need to progress the story a little bit. So let's go and see what we have to do down here. I think I gotta get the elixir to Kaylee. Oh, look, Forest is back to normal. Hey, we restored the the crystal of the earth. Now everyone's back to normal.
Go save the crystals!
Yeah, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Don't tell me to do stuff. Oh, oops. Be careful there. They might think I'm some kind of masochist with bombs wanting to kill people. Hey, buddy, I want to talk to you. Thanks for saving us in the trees. You're welcome. Saving the trees, buddy? Am I saving the trees? I don't think I'm saving any trees right now. I'm just killing the trees. Hey, look, more cure potions. Again, like I said, you can just keep getting them if you want. I love how humongous these houses are. Oh yeah, I already talked to this lady. There we go, fully healed. Let me see if this guy says anything different. Nah. Could I save all 4 crystals? Yes, I already answered your question last time, buddy. Think of something new to say. God, NPCs are so one-dimensional. Oh, you're still an old man. Sucks for you, buddy. Everyone else gets to turn young except for you. That sucks, buddy. I don't need to go up there. What am I doing? Oops, there we go. Come on, get out of my way, kid. I want to hear Mac's stories again. Me too, buddy. My dude Mac, he's a good storyteller. Actually, Mac is later in the game. That's Captain Mac. You meet him very late in the game. It's Kaylee's father or grandfather, I forget.
Look, I'm a girl again!
Yes, you were an old woman before, so yes, you were young again.
Hurry and give Kaylee the medicine! Oh, Pro, is it really you?
Here's the elixir.
Thank you. Now I can visit Spencer in Aquaria.
Why don't I go look to Aquaria first? Oh, let me reread that. I messed it up. Why don't I go to Aquaria first and look around? Where is it?
It's through the focus tower and to the northeast.
Alright, Kaylee, I'm just gonna jump over you while you're recuperating in bed. This always humored me. Like, who does that? You're sleeping in bed and some weirdo's jumping back and forth over you. Alright, let me stop doing that. I'm gonna give myself like a broken neck or something. I just cracked my neck doing that. Alright guys, we're gonna make our way up to Aquaria. And I think we're probably gonna stop there for tonight. Another battlefield. You know what, real quick, let me just look up on my phone. I just want to see which battlefields have stuff that is actually, you know, worth me fighting on. Because I don't want to have you guys absolutely suffer and have me, you know, fighting pointless areas where all I get's experience. I'd rather fight there and get items that I need. I hate on my phone now. It's like everything's delayed on here. I think it's like getting convoluted and full of viruses right now. It's just everything's working so slow on here. So Final Fantasy Mystic Quest World Map, look it up on your phone. You can find out where things are that you need to get. And it's mostly just so you know what battlefields have things. I don't need it for any other reason. Does this one tell me? That's like a blurry picture. That doesn't help me. This would be useful if the picture quality wasn't so blurry. Oh my god, game, please just... I know there's a good site. Video Game Atlas will tell you. Whatever. I'm gonna skip this area. If I need to go back to it, I will. We're gonna go to the Focus Tower. This is an area you're gonna pop into this game a lot of times. If you kind of look at how the world map is set up right now, you see how there's all those clouds over to that right side there? That's kind of set up in a way where it kind of obscures what the world there looks like. We're gonna get there later in the game. But for now, the whole world is kind of set up in like a quadrant zone. We're in the southwest. That's like the Earth zone area. The northeast is the like water area. The northwest is the fire area, and then you have the wind area down this way. So we're gonna head up to Aquaria. But before we get there, hey, look, it's that dude on that cloud from earlier.
Well done, PoePro. Remember, Captain Mac will be crucial to your quest. A girl named Phoebe,
or Phoebe, is it Phoebe or Phoebe? I always call her Phoebe.
Girl called Phoebe can help you.
But I'm going to Aquaria.
Maybe you'll find her along the way.
Yeah. So let's head into the Focus Tower. Now here in the Focus Tower, we got 4 doors there. We have the sword door, the cane door, the fire door, and the green trophy door. I don't remember which one's which, but honestly the way the game works is each time you get a crystal, one of the 4 fiends, like Flamer's Rex was one, there's going to be like an ice fiend, there's going to be like the fire fiend and the wind fiend. Each one of them has a key that progresses to a later point in the game, so we'll constantly be coming back to the Focus Tower. Let me just explore around. It is worth kind of looking around to see if you can get access to other chests and things like that in the game. It opened! You know, I say that to every door when I walk through a door. Hey, this door opened! People look at me. No, actually they don't look at me. They just know that's normal for people to say that when they open doors. So these are just other parts of the Focus Tower for later, but I could get to this chest right now, so let's see what's in here. We found the fire spell, so we have Quake and Fire right now. So it is worth exploring in this game, because you could find things. Alright, we are out of the Focus Tower. We are now in the northeast quadrant. See how the northwest there's some clouds in the way, and then southeast there's some clouds. We haven't been able to get there yet. I'm going to skip doing the battlefields real quick, because I just want to get to Aquaria. And let's go here to the Libra Temple. This thing here, we can't really access yet. This is the Libra symbol. I do believe later these are those little teleport spaces I was talking about. If you feel like teleporting around at different points in the world, you get access to doing this later in the game. It's just a little useful in saving some time rather than just walking everywhere. Hi!
It's hopeless. I give up. Aquaria's frozen. People are sick. Grandpa's trapped.
Oh, okay. Wait, have you ever heard of a man named Spencer?
Why, he's my grandpa.
What luck, let's go free him.
But we can't.
I'm going home. Hey, what's your name? Where are you from? I love the dialogue in this game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Phoebe from Aquaria. You are Phoebe? Then I'm going with you. Alright. If I say, like, someone tells me, oh, you gotta go see this dude named Bob down at, the Burger King. I don't go to Burger King. Or, I don't make my way down to Burger King, meet some, like, guy sitting on a park bench, and, start a conversation with the dude. He just happens to mention, oh, I'm Bob. I say, you're Bob! I'm going with you then! No, you don't do that when you're meeting a person. You just act, casual, natural, just, you interact with the person. You just try to meet two people meeting on the same wavelength. This game just, like, shatters logic. It's just so simplistically stupid with the way the plot has to go on. Phoebe joined. Not like she had a choice, the game kind of made her join. Alright, so let's make our way over to Aquaria. Again, I'm going to skip some of these battles. I know some of them have stuff. Actually, before I skip everything, if you look on the bottom of the screen, as soon as I move, you're going to see like a little item there. That's a ship. That's where Captain Mac is. Sorry, spoilers. We're going to go there later. So let's head to Aquaria. Right now, Aquaria is frozen. Let's head into the inn here. How about some explosives? Alright, normally when I walk into a hotel, I don't have people trying to sell me bombs. I am not buying explosives from you, you psycho. Take a nice rest for 95 GP, refreshment guaranteed. No thanks. All the healing herbs are frozen, so I can't make my cure potion. Well, you can't grow stuff when it's cold out, so I'm gonna jump over this poor old lady while she's laying in bed. Brr! The ice doesn't even melt when heated! How does that work? Could it be so cold that if you try to melt ice with heat, it won't melt? No, let's try that. Any of my viewers who are in Antarctica or Alaska, try doing that. Or Siberia, try doing it. The cold air made Grandma sick. Yeah, so right now Aquaria sucks. Everything is frozen solid here. Just like Foresta, you're able to, you were able to restore Foresta. Aquaria is the same kind of thing. You'll be able to restore this city at one point. This is the sapling. I'm gonna kill all the trees around it just because I'm a masochist and I'm crazy and I like to kill stuff. There you go. Alright, what's up here? A monster in the ice pyramid up north is draining the power of the crystal of water. How about buying my steel helmet for 200 GP? That actually is not a bad idea. You can buy armor from this woman. It's kind of smart to do that. I hope you're happy with the steel helm. What's in here? Refreshers. I forget what refreshers even do, to be honest. It might be, actually, I think a refresher, if you say, an enemy, lowers your hit rate or lowers your defense, I think refresher negates that and puts it back to normal. There's a magic mirror which reflects the images of monsters. Yes, and you're gonna pick that up in one of the dungeons. Basically, one of the dungeons, the monsters are invisible. It's not random encounters, but they're set up in like certain spots of the world. You can't see them until you get this mirror. I think that's in the ice pyramid. This is one of those symbols for teleporting. We can't use that yet. Oh my god, get out of the way, lady. Thank you. So let's go see Spencer real quick. He's down in this house. Talk to this guy. The monster in the ice pyramid makes itself invisible. For now. So, Phoebe, where's Spencer trapped? In the tunnel he was digging under here. The dirt is frozen solid, so we can't get out. Can't we melt it? Not until we get wake water from the spring of life. But a monster in the wintry cave stole the Libra crest, which warps us from the Libra temple to the Life temple. Anyway, first we have to get that whatchamacallit crest back, right? God, it's just a Libra crest, dude. It's not that hard to say it. Right, to the wintry cave. Yeah, this guy's spoken eloquently. I can't even, like, critique him on his eloquence. Alright, guys. Real quick, I am gonna access my phone for a minute. I'm sorry. I know it's a little unprofessional to kind of stop playing for a second, but I do want to get a map. Because I want to see what things we can get here in these battlefields. It really will make things easier. That's just experience. Alright, below us is a thing called the magic ring. So this one here has an item. This is the magic ring. So we're just going to kill everything here. Now Phoebe uses the claw. So if you guys have ever seen Liar Liar, it's the claw! But when Phoebe uses it, it's more like Carrie Ells or whatever the dude is, the guy that's like Ted in that movie. It's the claw. If you've seen Liar Liar, it'll make sense to you. Actually, let me see what Phoebe has. I didn't even check out her magic. Phoebe has the cure spell, she has heal, and life. So life and cure are practically the same thing. If you happen to die, life is more useful, but whatever. She has 21 uses of those. She also has fire magic, and she has wizard magic. She has the thunder spell. So, yeah, if we want to use some magic spells, we could. I'm just going to have her attack for now. So the giant toad is hurt. He has a band-aid on his throat, which looks pretty funny. This is actually slightly harder, so I might have to be a little smarter while I'm doing these attacks. Now Phoebe's much stronger than PoePro. One thing that is kind of annoying in this game, every time you get another party member, they're always stronger than you. You're weak. You're actually holding everyone back. So let me use some bombs right now. I'm gonna have Phoebe try to take this thing out with a claw. And PoePro just got wrecked right now. Let me heal real quick. I'm gonna save the game and let me kind of just heal up slightly. I even use too many of these things. I don't care. You're never in danger of running out of items in this game, unless you're really stupid. Alright, I actually should have probably used something to make PoePro a little like less weak right now, but whatever. Everything here is going to be... Oh wait, hold on. Forgot to mention something. When you cast magic, you can either single it on an enemy, or you can cast it on everybody. I'm going to cast it on everyone, and I'm just going to do the same with her, too, with Phoebe. We're just going to start burning people alive right now. Everybody dies. That's how I play this game. Alright, let me heal PoePro. So let me use a heal potion so I get rid of my poison attributes. And now we can start wrecking things. Magic works in the same way as bombs. If you have a magic spell that say it's 400 damage it casts about. If you have 2 enemies, it's going to cast 200 damage on each of them. If it's 1 enemy, it's going to be 400. If it's 3 enemies, it'll be like 133 or whatever would equate to a 400. I think that's about right. Same thing with Phoebe. She's going to cast fire. These guys are dead. They have no chance of living right now. So, since it kind of saves what we did last time in every attack, I could just keep pushing A and I'm fine. I'm never going to die, pretty much. I'm like never in any danger of dying because automatically 2 fire spells will kill these guys. The only thing I have to worry about is if I run out of uses for it. Like if PoePro only has like 6 uses, I might be out already. Phoebe has a lot more. PoePro has 2 more uses. Phoebe has 5. So these guys are dead in 1 shot. So PoePro still have his 2 uses. Phoebe's only gonna have 4. Really minor crap to pay attention to, but if you know, this is the kind of game if you don't feel like paying full attention, you can just start doing this. Oh, I actually didn't kill everyone in 1 shot. Or whatever. And we got the magic ring for our troubles, guys. So let's see what the magic ring does for fun, because why not? The magic ring, it raises our defense up a little bit. And if you look up on top there, you see that little like comic bubble with 3 dots in there? I think it's strong against confuse. Each of these have like different little attributes to it. There, water drop means it's strong against water, and that little tornado means it's strong against wind. This means we're strong against confuse, and that's about it. There's also a weird glitch in this game where I forget exactly how it works. When you get certain items, it's like they don't take effect until after you save the game and then reload it. So technically right now I might not have the actual attributes of the magic ring. I might have the attributes of the item below it. The charm or whatever, that necklace. It's weird. I mean, there's some times when it's advantageous to use it to your advantage, but I really don't care right now. Alright, so we can head into the wintry cave right now. This is where we're actually going to kind of close things off, guys. We'll go inside just for giggles right now, just to see what it looks like. And we have an area that is chock full of monsters. We are actually going to save things right now. I'll continue this broadcast at a later date. Possibly on Sunday, Friday I'm going to be very busy, Saturday as well. Sunday's a maybe, but whatever. Just make sure you guys choose to follow. You can check me out on Twitch. I'm going to be playing games pretty often. Mondays will be my special day. And whatever, guys. I mean, the more people we get, the more fun we can have together. I can start giving out stuff. So, I want to wish you all the best. Peace, love, and happiness. PoePro wants to bless you all. 1.